everyone, this is Kylie the Untitled Chapter, and today we will be doing a bunch of decorations for our holiday Halloween Christmas tree. We will be making a really cool garland, some glitter ornaments, so if you guys would like to see how I made all of these Halloween Christmas tree decorations, stay tuned in this video and let's get started. The first DIY I'm going to make for our Halloween tree this year is actually just going to be remaking over these glittery pumpkins that we used in previous years. They just aren't really the style, and so we actually got a yard of this pre-cut fabric from Walmart. It's a really nice orange Halloween color with some black polka dots. So all I'm really going to do is open up the fabric and then cut out pieces depending on the size of your pumpkins. Mine were a nice kind of medium-sized pumpkin, so I just kind of folded it around the pumpkin to see about how much fabric I needed. And also, if you don't already own some old foam pumpkins like the ones that I'm using here, I definitely know that Dollar Tree sells some as well. Once you have a nice chunk of fabric cut roughly to the size of your pumpkin, you can just take the corners and the edges and start folding it and tightly squeezing it into the center of your foam pumpkin. When you remove the stem on the top of the pumpkins, it kind of leaves a little hole that you can use just to press in the fabric. Once your fabric has been wrapped to your liking, we can then furthermore move on and start working on our pumpkin stems. So you could leave it brown, or I decided that it would look more Halloween and spookier if I painted it black. So I just used some Waverly Black, or in the shade Ink, chalk paint, and just painted my stems and then waited for that to dry. Once your stems were completely ready, since we had pushed the fabric inside of the hole for a better, tighter secure, I just added some hot glue and then firmly pressed in our stem once again. Last but not least, for some extra added definition, I decided to take some black yarn and create some more grooves. So what I did is I just took some hot glue to secure the yarn, but I pressed some underneath the stem. And then on the bottom of the pumpkin, where the other side of the yarn ends, I pressed a hole, cut out a hole in the bottom of the foam pumpkin and just tucked the yarn inside there. And then once all the yarn in the indentations are all on your pumpkin, then what I did is I just used some of the excess polka dotted fabric to cover up and glue and tightly secure the bottom part of the pumpkin where all the yarn is, just like this right here. This is just a simple way to DIY your pumpkins for your new styles. So for glitter ornaments, you're going to need a pack of clear ornaments that you will be able to see your glitter through. You're also going to need your choice of glitter and also some floor gloss so the glitter will stick inside of your ornament. And now I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So let's get started. You will also need some plates so you don't make a glitter mess, and also a cup so that you can pour your excess floor gloss inside. With this brand, I have the shades in orange, purple, and green, and I believe they are sold at Walmart. And then I don't know where I purchased these other glitters, but in the shades black, I kind of have this kind of like sequiny one that I thought was pretty to give some more chunky texture in my ornament, and then also this really fine sparkly black glitter. Last but not least, also from Walmart, I have some iridescent glitter that I will use for the ornament eyeballs. These are the two different packs that I'm going to be using for my ornaments. For some ornaments, it was best to have circular ornaments, but others, when I was adding my vinyl decals, it was way better to use a flat ornament, which I didn't do in this video, so keep that in mind. So now let's get into the steps you need for making the ornaments. What you do is just remove the cap or the top part of the ornament hook off of the ornament so that you can fit the nozzle of the floor gloss inside and pour a little bit inside. So I would say maybe a tablespoon to about maybe a teaspoon, just a little bit of floor gloss, enough to run around the complete inside. So in order to completely coat the inside of this ornament, what I like to do is just hold it by the top and kind of spin it around so that the bottom is nice and coated. And then, so I don't spill it, I just turn it to the side and continue to roll it all the way till it gets down to the end. This is where the cup comes in handy. You just take the extra floor gloss and pour it out into your empty cup. Now you have to move pretty quickly because you don't want the floor gloss inside your ornament to completely dry and harden before you even get a chance to add in your glitter. So to make the adding glitter process easier, I just like to take a piece of paper or cardstock and roll it into a funnel, then fit it through the top part of the ornament so that it makes it easier and more mess-free to add in the glitter into my ornament. So you don't really need a lot of glitter. I always add extra glitter to make sure that no spaces are left unfilled with glitter. Needless to say, after you add in your glitter, you will remove the funnel and then start shaking your ornament or spinning it around once again so that all the glitter can coat all the edges of your ornament. Here is when the plate comes useful. Once all the glitter is coated on the inside, you will still have some extra glitter, so I just poured it out into the plate so that it doesn't make a huge mess all on my crafting table. Then just repeat this process with all the ornaments in all the different colors for Halloween that you desire. So it is the next day and all of the glitter inside of the ornaments are dry, so I just decided to put the top of the ornaments back on. I also already went on to Cricut Design Space and designed all the decals that I'm going to put on each of these ornament balls. So let's go and print out our decals. These are the decals I decided to go with. Some of them were from the images on Cricut Design Space and some of them I designed. I went with some ghosts, bats, polka dots, some little attachments for eyeballs. In black vinyl, I also did 2 decals. I did one with a witch that didn't sit right on the ornament because it was round, and if it was one of the flat ornaments, it would have sat right on the front face of the ornament. As for the other ornament, it turned out perfect and super gorgeous. It was this little jack-o'-lantern face that I cut out with the black vinyl. Unfortunately, my camera malfunctioned and didn't film it, so we just sent the camera out to go get fixed. Now what I'm going to do is just prepare all the decals for transferring onto the ornaments just by removing any unwanted pieces in the backing so that we can start assembling our ornaments. So for this large black glitter ornament, I decided to print out 3 ghosts to add to the front of it, but as you can see when I'm applying it, there are some creases made that you can't get out because of the round surface. This is how the ghost ornament came out. It still looks super festive and it really looks better from afar. But now that it is finished, we are going to have to create something to hang it on the tree. You can just use a hook, but in my case, I just used some thin jute rope to tie it onto our Halloween tree. The white polka dots I cut out, I placed on a green, orange, and purple version of one of these miniature ornaments that looked super good on our Halloween tree. I also made 2 other smaller purple ornaments, and then for these I just added some of the decal bats that I did flying across the ornaments in different directions. And for the iridescent eyeballs that I'm working on, I just painted a solid color circle on the front face of the ornament. I did them in the shades green, purple, and orange, although the orange one didn't turn out to my expectations, so we didn't end up using it. So once you have the purple and the green colors of the circles on your ornaments, then you can go in with some black. I used the ink shade of the Waverly chalk paint just to paint another circle on the inside of our previous solid color circle. And then once you have your 2 circles done, I also cut out with the Cricut some of the plain white circles in different sizes just to give more of a reflection on the eyeballs. We are going to start off with the garland, and for that I had to order some stuff off of Etsy, so let's see what came in the mail. I also got some Christmas stuff in here, so don't mind that, it'll be in a future DIY video. And then the last thing in here is a package of everything that we got for Christmas and for Halloween. So you can see some Christmassy items. I got like peppermints, and then we also have some eyeballs in here, so I'm super excited to start these garlands today. Moving along to our wool eyeball garland, I just want to say that I previously bought the wrong size, so I just reordered them in the 2.5 centimeter version. All of these beads are from the Etsy seller Cutest Little Garlands, and I absolutely love them. So now what I'm going to do is just thread a large doll needle. Once that is threaded, we can begin threading all of our wool beads onto the garland. As for when I did previous garlands, it was easier for me to pull the needle through the wool, so I don't know what was up with that. One tip is actually to use gloves to prevent slipping in a better grip on the needle, and that didn't even work, so then I decided to bring out some pliers to help with the job. Continue threading all your wool beads in the pattern onto the garland until it is completed, and then we will get ready to tie it up. Cut off the excess jute twine on each end, leaving about 5 inches to create loops and knots. So what I did is I did a loop on the edge of the garland, and then to finish it off at the bottom, I knotted it so that you will have a little piece that you can use to hang your garland up with that looks like this. Do this on both sides, and then you can decorate with it. I absolutely love how all of our ornaments came out, the glitter ones and also the garland. So now let's put it all on our Halloween themed Christmas tree. As for the garland we made got kind of lost in the trees, so we just moved it over under the TV so it could be more of a statement piece. hope that y'all liked all of our decor pieces for our holiday Halloween Christmas tree. They turned out amazing and I really like them. Stay tuned for a bunch more future Halloween DIY videos coming your way. Thank you guys for watching, and if you liked it, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Thank you guys for watching, and bye everyone!